And that's the end of today's story. Did their fake relationship become real love? Or was it destined to break their hearts from the beginning? Tell us your favorite scene in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this romantic drama, don't forget to like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to Young Heart TV so you never miss another emotional love story. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode of Young Heart TV right here. Arunica Elite School was known as the most prestigious school in the city. The children of businessmen, celebrities, and government officials studied there with luxurious lifestyles. Behind its glamorous image, countless secrets and traumas were hidden. One of them began when Alina met Rayhan. Alina was a transfer student from a modest family. She earned a full scholarship because of her outstanding academic achievements. Even though she was smart, Alina often felt insecure in such an elite environment. Everyone around her seemed perfect and untouchable. Meanwhile, Rayhan was the most popular boy in school. His handsome face often appeared on the school's social media pages. Many girls admired him, but Rayhan was known for being cold and distant. He was also the son of a wealthy businessman. On her first day at school, Alina accidentally spilled juice on Rayhan's uniform. The entire cafeteria suddenly fell silent after witnessing the incident. Everyone expected Rayhan to explode in anger, but he simply stared at Alina with an unreadable expression. After that incident, Alina quickly became the center of attention at school. Some students mocked her, while others became curious about her bravery. Rumors about her spread throughout the campus. Alina tried her best to ignore everything and focus on her studies. One afternoon, Rayhan suddenly approached Alina in the library. He sat across from her without saying anything for a moment. Then he offered her a strange proposal. He wanted Alina to become his contract girlfriend for 6 months. Alina immediately rejected the offer. To her, a fake relationship would only create more problems. However, Rayhan looked serious and determined. He explained that he had an important reason behind the request. It turned out that Rayhan's parents were forcing him into an arranged relationship with the daughter of their business partner. Rayhan was tired of having every part of his life controlled by his family. He wanted to prove that he already had someone he loved. That was why he needed Alina to pretend to be his girlfriend. Alina still refused to get involved at first, but Rayhan offered something that made her hesitate. He promised to help pay for her mother's medical treatment. Since her family was struggling financially, Alina found herself unable to ignore the offer. After thinking about it all night, Alina finally agreed. They created several rules to avoid emotional complications. The relationship would only last for 6 months. After that, they would return to being strangers. The next day, the entire school was shocked when Rayhan walked through the hallway holding Alina's hand. Students stared at them in disbelief. Nobody expected Rayhan to choose an ordinary scholarship student like Alina. From that moment on, Alina's life completely changed. Some girls became jealous of Alina almost immediately. They mocked her and tried to embarrass her during class. Despite everything, Alina remained calm and patient. Rayhan secretly began admiring her strength. One day, they had to attend a school party together. Alina felt insecure because she didn't own an expensive dress. Rayhan took her to a luxurious boutique and bought one for her. For the first time, Alina experienced the glamorous world Rayhan lived in. At the party, they looked like the perfect couple. Many people praised how good they looked together. Rayhan even smiled more than usual that night. Alina slowly realized that Rayhan was not as cold as everyone believed. Their fake relationship became more convincing over time. They ate lunch together almost every day. Rayhan often drove Alina home after school. Without realizing it, those little moments began to feel meaningful to both of them. One night, Alina received an anonymous, threatening message. The sender warned her to stay away from Rayhan. Alina became frightened but chose to hide it from everyone. She didn't want their contract relationship to become even more complicated. However, Rayhan discovered the truth after seeing Alina quietly crying alone. For the first time, he looked genuinely furious. He promised that he would protect her from anyone who tried to hurt her. Hearing those words made Alina's heart race. At the same time, Rayhan's ex-girlfriend, Vanessa, suddenly returned. Vanessa couldn't accept the fact that Rayhan chose Alina over her. She tried to ruin Alina's reputation at school. Soon, nasty rumors spread everywhere. Alina eventually wanted to end their contract relationship. She was exhausted from constantly becoming everyone's gossip topic. But Rayhan stopped her and apologized sincerely. He admitted that Alina was the only person who made him feel at peace. Those words left Alina confused about her own feelings. She had started enjoying Rayhan's small acts of care and attention. Every smile from him now felt different somehow. Yet their contract was still supposed to be fake. One day, Alina's mother was rushed to the hospital again. Alina panicked because the medical expenses kept increasing. Without hesitation, Rayhan came and helped with everything. Alina was deeply touched by his kindness. That night, they sat together in the hospital garden. Rayhan opened up about the pressure he faced from his family. Despite growing up with wealth, he had always felt lonely. Alina listened to him sincerely and without judgment. Their feelings became harder to hide with each passing day. Rayhan grew jealous whenever Alina talked to another boy. Meanwhile, Alina secretly waited for Rayhan's messages every night. Their fake relationship was slowly turning into something real. However, a major problem appeared when Rayhan's father discovered everything. He became furious and claimed that Alina was not worthy of their family. He demanded that Rayhan end the relationship immediately. Both Rayhan and Alina were heartbroken. Because of the pressure from his family, Rayhan slowly began distancing himself from Alina. He feared that staying with him would only bring her more pain. Alina tried to understand his decision even though it shattered her heart. School suddenly felt emptier without him. Eventually, the 6-month contract came to an end. Rayhan returned all of Alina's belongings with a cold expression. Alina forced herself to smile despite the tears in her eyes. They separated without confessing their true feelings. Several weeks later, Alina focused on preparing for a national academic competition. She wanted to prove that she could succeed on her own. Still, Rayhan remained in her thoughts every single day. Their memories continued haunting her heart. On the day of the final competition, Rayhan suddenly appeared to support her. He stood among the crowd with a warm smile on his face. At that moment, Rayhan realized he truly loved Alina. He no longer wanted to lose her. After Alina won the competition, Rayhan asked to meet her on the school rooftop. He apologized for everything he had done. Then he confessed that the contract relationship had become real for him. Alina burst into tears after hearing his honest confession. Under the night sky of the elite school, Alina finally accepted Rayhan's feelings. This time, there were no contracts and no pretending between them anymore. They started a new relationship built on genuine love. And from that night on, the real story of contract dating at an elite school truly began. Welcome to Young Heart TV, a channel filled with romantic drama stories, emotional moments, and unforgettable journeys of love.
At Young Heart TV, you'll discover elite school romance stories, contract dating and love triangle dramas, emotional cinematic storytelling, friendship, betrayal, secrets, and true love, exciting characters, and unexpected plot twists. Every story is created to make your heart race, laugh, cry, and fall in love with every episode. If you love romance dramas and emotional storytelling, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new story from Young Heart TV.